Hello and welcome to another video. I'm Tom and this is nostalgia in a box. Look at that. Also, it's not working exactly as it's supposed to. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is another console I borrowed off a friend. I only just noticed that he only gave me one game with it. Sure, he gave me another game to test, but I just cannot find it. I don't know where it is. So either that shall turn up or he actually only gave me one game. Either way, we did a lot of testing at his house, and after putting a game in and then pushing it down about 50 times, then testing it only for it not to be recognised by the machine, I think we got it to work once. So I'm quite confident that it's not the games that are knackered. I'm pretty sure it's the console. I think there might be a loose contact in there, some dried solder joint or something. First things first though, we have to plug it in. So let's do it. Okay, this might be a funny camera angle for you for a while, just while we do some tests. I figured out it should be on channel 5, so you just love that hiss of that CRT deafening you. There you go. Just not recognising the console, the game. Aha! This is what he did before. Push that corner in, just so this side was still touching the frame, but it recognises it now. But there's still nothing on the screen. I think this is what happened before. It recognises, but nothing shows. Let's open it up. I do have a number of things I can have a look at to try and fix this. There's some quite common problems. Now I have several more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 screws to take off. Okay, they're just 7 screws. If I want to get this out, I have to take them 2 out, and then these 6. The idea is to get to this bracket. We want to take that off and lift up the pins inside, because the console does play the game. I've had it playing the game, it just doesn't recognise it every time. So there's a loose connection somewhere. Okay. So we're taking this off. And the idea is to lift these up, each one by one. Because there's quite a large gap between the bottom pin and the top pin. Can't really see it in this light, but I'll have to take my word for it. So now I'm going to go along each one, lifting the pin up, just so they get closer together and make better contact with the console, with the game, sorry. So let's try that. Okay, let's get that back on the computer and try again. Okay, I'll put it back together. I didn't put you through that, we'll just jump straight to having it back together. But now we're going to test it and see if it works first time. This only worked once every 50 times of putting it in. So any other time it wouldn't recognise the game, it just flashed on and off. So now we're going to connect it up and test it. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that was a lot harder to push in. That felt a lot better. Nope. Well, third time lucky, but you do have to fiddle about, do it in a really weird way. I'm not 100% sure that's fixed. I'll try it with some more games soon. I don't have any more games at the minute, so we'll come back to this one. Okay, it's been a week since we last looked at this. Not for you, it hasn't. But it has for me. And I've done a little research on it and spoke to the owner. He's given me permission to do the lockout chip mod, so I will be doing that. I'm also going to take the 72-pin connector off and just clean it with some sandpaper on the inside, try and reveal some fresh metal. So them are the two things I'm going to try, just so we can get this working first time every time. I haven't got any more games. I still only have the one game, but we'll just have to go with that for now. So let's open it up. Okay, there we are. That was quick, wasn't it? Okay, first we're going to pop this off. Oops. Put that to the side and just get in here with some sandpaper, just try and clean up these contacts. So we're going to do that first. Making sure that that's cleaned out. I really should have some compressed air, but unfortunately I don't. A good old blow should help. Okay, so we've done a little bit of sandpapering in there. Hopefully that's cleaned up the contacts a little bit. Leave that to the side. And now for the lockout chip mod. Which, if I remember rightly, is this. So, is this. Okay, this is the chip we're looking for, and the pin to disconnect is the fourth one along this one. I'm going to double check that just before I actually do it. This is basically a security chip. One of the things it does is check the game to make sure it's legitimate. The game also has a security chip on it, and once this chip detects the game chip, then it plays. If you detach that leg there, the fourth one along, then it doesn't ask for the security chip on the game, and it just plays it like it's not there. It will also allow you to play foreign games and counterfeit games apparently, and it helps with that constant resetting when you turn it on for the first time. So I'm just going to double check that that's the chip, and then we're going to cut it. Okay, I've double checked. It definitely is that pin. Try and prise this pin away from the actual let's have a look. You've got to be careful not to damage these other legs. Wondering if I can get in there with it. Okay, there's definitely no connection there now. I have left a very small amount there, and there's still a little bit left on there. If you can see that, just in case they ever need reconnecting, we could just put a little bit of wire across there. So that's the scary job done. Obviously I've cleaned this up with sandpaper. I think I did the right side, that side. I may have done both sides. I'm not concentrating, but I definitely did do that side. So now I'm just gonna put it all back together kind of loosely and see if it works this time. I won't put you through the rebuild. There we go, back together. Oh, fast as all, isn't it? Okay, I haven't put the lid back on just yet. Just going to wire it up and test it, and I'm hoping of hopes that this comes back on first time. But let's find out. Okay, TV. Is on. Channel 5. Let's test. Oh, turn it on. Power always helps. No, get in. Get in. Look at that. Stupid game.